Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of 4x4 Camping and Adventures. We're off to go get the lift kit done on the Triton, so I'm on my way to Bridgestone now. So yeah, expecting this episode obviously a full run through of the suspension setup and some of the workshop and that kind of thing as well. So it's going to be a big one, it's going to be a long episode, but it's going to be full of information, and obviously I'll try to make it as interesting as possible to watch. So sit back and enjoy the video, guys. we going? So this is the update of the 2-inch suspension lift. So as you're probably pretty aware, I put out a video a week ago just talking about how I'm going to get a 2-inch lift, and I went with an Ironman suspension kit. So I went with the foam cell shock absorbers and a 300 kilo rear leaf springs to set up. Mainly because I had the awning, I've got the fridge slide, I've got the Waco, I've got the canopy, I've got the roof rack, I've got the lights, I've got the other lights, I've got the max tracks. So there is about 250 kilos on the rear end at all times, and it's one of the main reasons that the standard suspension sags so much, because there's so much weight on it all the time. But I went up 70 mil, so I actually dropped 20 mil from factory, going obviously from the factory setup to where we are now, so it actually raised up 70 mil. So I'm actually really happy with the setup. So obviously, as you know, I went with an Ironman kit, and spoke to the local guys down at Bridgestone Geraldton, and spoke to Shane down there. We sort of worked out what was sort of the best situation for what I was going to do with the vehicle. So a little bit of towing, a little bit of off-road, that kind of thing. And obviously, yeah, we sort of came to the conclusion that we were going to go with this Ironman setup, and they looked after me with a great price, and Ironman helped me out with the whole thing as well. So big thanks to Bridgestone Geraldton, big thanks to Ironman. They both helped out fantastically in the whole setup of it and getting it ready for where we are now. So I suppose my initial thoughts, I mean, I can't do a review on this yet because I've only had it essentially for a couple of days. Obviously I'm happy with the height. I didn't have too many issues with the shutter, so some of these MN Tritons can get a bit of a shutter issue when you're taking off from first gear. So I haven't any major issues with that, so it may come, but with the weight that I got in the back, I might be just pushing the diff on the right angle so I don't actually get the shutter. So there's not a huge issue there yet. One of the things I did notice is my tyres look rather small in the wheel arches now, so I'm assuming my next set obviously is sort of concreted my theory on getting a little bit bigger tyres. So yeah, probably go 33 or something like that, some kind of setup like that. But all in all, I'm actually extremely happy with the setup. The ride is actually really good. I was expecting it to be really harsh, but it's not. It's actually really composed on the road. It's taken a lot of that body roll out of the standard suspension, because obviously it's extremely soft. And I just don't get any of that when you hit the skids, you don't get the whole vehicle pushing forward and that kind of thing as well. So I'm really happy with the whole setup, and obviously I went with new bushes and that kind of thing all around, and obviously new springs and struts and that kind of thing in the front. So yeah, I mean, what can I say? I mean, it's good gear. I highly rate Ironman from my first impressions. Obviously it's still got to settle, it's probably still going to go down a little bit because obviously it's only 3 days old, obviously the day of making this video, so it's got to settle down a little bit, but I'm still the height is absolutely fantastic. Obviously got so much clearance now, so yeah, the clearance at the front's massive, so I'm really happy with the actual height and the setup of it. And yeah, no, just really happy with my initial thoughts. Very happy with the purchase, so yeah, it's money well spent in my books. So yeah, that's really all I can tell you so far. I'm off to a trip to really put it through its paces next week, so I'll record all that and get you some really good footage of the actual 4x4ing, because I haven't actually done a trip video where I've actually really put a whole lot of emphasis on the 4x4 side of things. So I'll have my camper trailer out for that one as well, so I might even do a quick review on that as well. It's an MDC off-road deluxe trailer, so I might even do a bit of a review on that at the same time, so I can show you that as well. But here's another video from 4x4 Camping and Adventures. Essentially this whole video is broken up into different sections, obviously. So this is obviously episode number 31, I think. So as always, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and throw me a comment. If you have any questions on the actual setup, hit me a comment in the section. Throw us an email, 4x4campingadventures@gmail.com, or jump on the website. You can ask questions there as well, for www.4x4campingadventures.com. And yeah, there's a million ways to get to me, and yeah, really happy guys. So thank you Ironman, and thank you Bridgestone Geraldton for all the support. And yeah, big shout out to those guys, because they did a fantastic job and their service was absolutely top notch. So big shout out to those guys. But I'll see you out there in the tracks and trails, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later.